det var jo sånn jeg sa. Tok det jo.
Hello again, welcome back to another episode of Fire and Steel. Today we're back in the bush.
Back in the bush.
The forest.
It's pretty chilly outside.
Yeah, and the sun is running away.
Yeah.
But anyway, we have a machete today. CRKT Chanceinhell by Batoning. So yeah, it's a big ass blade. Overall length is 17.9 inches. Blade length is 12 inches. It weighs 1 pound and 4 ounces, and it has a blade thickness of 0.1 inches, so it's pretty thin.
Yeah.
It's wide and thin. So yeah, steel is made of iron and carbon. No, it's 65 mm carbon steel. I think that's a Japanese steel, equivalent of 1065. Seems to hold up very nice.
Good edge retention.
Yeah, it hasn't chipped at all, and we used a lot of force on this thing into some hardwood. It has a coating, bead blast with a black powder coating. It's very, what do you call it, shiny?
Yeah.
It's not like those SC.
No, it's not as coarse. It's very smooth.
Yeah.
It's shiny coating, and it hasn't worn down at all. Yeah, that sound in that blade is very special.
Oh yeah. Oh, there we go.
When we chopped in some small brush, made this ringing sound.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Movie sword.
Yeah.
Swing.
That's probably because of the thickness and the length.
Yeah. It sings. Flat grind. Drop point. Drop point. Oh yeah, that's not much.
It doesn't drop much, but it does drop. That's very small back, but
try that.
what happened?
Do it faster. Do you feel those bumps?
Yeah. Is it the coating?
Probably.
Especially here. Yeah, it's probably just a little bit coating. No, it's actually, I can see the bumps from here.
Yeah, me too. Well, probably coating. Yeah. Handle. Let me try to get this right. PP core and TPR overmold. Black.
Yeah.
Which means rubber.
Rubber.
It feels like rubber and it acts like rubber.
It's very grippy.
Yeah.
It sits well in the hand.
Very ergonomic.
Yeah. That's that low bend to it, so you really get a good chopping force. And it looks thick, but it doesn't feel that thick actually. It's
No. Seems to work fine. It's very grippy. It has a hot spot here, I guess.
yeah.
And you really, because the handle moves in your palm, so
There's a little hot spot, but it actually wasn't too much of a problem.
no.
You didn't have to change your grip now and then, so it really felt good.
Yeah.
So it's a gloveless knife.
Yeah. It's got these 5 holes.
I don't know why it has that many holes, but and I don't know if it's full tang.
Probably because of
Yeah, because of the lower hole. Yeah.
all the way. The weird thing is you can't see through them. Well, one halfway. It's probably doesn't show.
No, it's just plastic, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. And well, no pommel.
No.
It's rubber all the way.
Which is fine. You don't need a pommel for a 12-inch blade.
No. Yeah, sheath.
The sheath is simple black nylon sheath with some button straps, snaps, maybe you want to call them. And it has this kukri style, machete style opening.
Yeah.
You don't have to use that. You can just use the top snap to pull it out, and if it's locked in there, you can just use this to get it out. So I like that. It's a lot of options to get your blade out, so you can carry it differently. Anyway, it has a dangler, and again with the Velcro, which isn't
so perfect.
No, it's not our favorite by any means. Velcro gets dirty. Velcro gets worn out, but hell, if you don't like it, you can make your own. Put it on nylon or whatever, leather.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing that they have this.
Yeah.
So you can just put on your own strap if you want to. There's not much to say about the sheath. It comes with a lanyard, but we took it off.
About a meter.
Yeah.
4 feet. 3 feet.
Yeah. So 4 feet.
Yep.
There's no rattle in these type of sheaths. That's good. But yeah, I don't know if there's too much to say about it.
It works.
It does. And the knife retails for $35 to $45. That's pretty damn cheap.
Yeah.
For a chopper, because it did chop well.
Yeah. I was surprised. It looks so
scrawny.
Yeah, scrawny.
It's so thin.
Yeah.
And we noticed that in batoning, as you'll see.
Yeah.
It kind of, well, I don't know if you can see it, but the blade kind of bends because of its size. Because it's so broad and so thin and so long, it kind of bends inside the wood. So it was really hard to baton with it.
Yeah.
It didn't.
And it springs.
Yeah, it springs a lot, so it didn't commit.
If you're not hitting the blade straight on top, straight down, and you never do, in my opinion,
No.
it will spring.
Yeah.
And your baton. Pew.
You'll see it when we baton.
Yeah. All the force you put behind your blow just comes right back at you.
Yeah. So that's probably a design thing, that it's not as good as a batoner. It works. It did work. We could baton, and the wood we baton was frozen. So it's very cold out now. So it's frozen wood. So it actually performed very well. Tortilla.
Oh, gringo. But in the southern hemisphere, this would work.
In the southern hemisphere, I would say it's better for
Yeah.
a jungle thing, vines and brush and that kind of stuff. It's probably better than up here, in this hardwood, slow-growing birch, pine wood. It does well. You'll do a good, you'll do good with it if you buy it. Hell, it's not a complaint. It's a bit long, in my opinion. It carries a pretty damn far down on your leg because of the dangler, and but it's a little too big for my liking. But hell, if you like this size, we can recommend it.
Yeah. Yeah, for the price, it's very good.
Yeah, and it has some good gripping options. Grip low, medium, and you can actually put your finger up here as well. Just be careful if you want to do fine work so you don't get that finger on the edge. But it works there.
Got its grooves
Yeah,
here. Not really sure why.
stabbing.
Yeah, stabbing zombies.
We need that stabbing. The steel, as we said, held up very well.
Yeah, surprisingly well.
Yeah, I don't. We've used these. We were doing 2 reviews today, by the way, but we've used them throughout the day, and I don't think I own any knives with 65 mm steel, but that held up very well.
Yeah.
And we used full force.
Yeah.
It's sharp still, and it chopped like a badass.
Yeah, still sharp, no chips. Except down here.
Yeah. But yeah, your say on the recommendation.
Yeah. If not, if batoning is not
Something you do, yeah.
an important task.
Yeah. And I think it's a good point about the southern northern hemisphere. We would probably recommend this for a warmer climate, maybe a more moist climate.
Yeah. This would, I think this would excel at branches, thinner brush. Well, it did.
Yeah, it did.
Over here.
It did. So it did well.
We have to say that the log that we couldn't baton was pretty thick.
Yeah.
And frozen.
Yeah, it was.
It would break better knives, or probably.
Oh yeah.
But it did chop through smaller logs.
Yeah, we got through batoning. We just have to put some force in. I was a little bit scared that I would break it because it's being so thin, but the nice thing about it being that thin is actually that it moves through the wood. So it's harder to baton with it, but at the same time it gives away a lot, so it's not going to break.
Yeah.
Because of it's being that bendy.
Yeah,
it's very bendy steel. So
it's a spring steel, so it goes back to its original form.
And yeah, and it was pretty bent inside that log. It was pretty damn bent. It bent both ways, so the blade was kind of bent that way, and it's pretty damn bent. But it came out nice. So yeah, it's the CRKT Chanceinhell. It has a brother. You maybe should say half a chance.
Yeah, half a chance. Right.
Half a chance, also by Ken Onion. So has a little bit different design. This, I think we bought this because we liked the design of it.
Yep.
It suits our needs more than the half a chance.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So that's all we had for the Columbia River knife and tools.
Yeah.
Ken Onion, Chanceinhell. Until next time we meet.
Hi. Đó rồi biết.
Mày đọc, kli